morning, 47. Your destination is the Hitman luxury hotel resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello. Welcome back to Bangkok. Today we're going to do the Burying the Hatchet challenge and the Thunder Kiss 65 challenge. You don't need to bring anything with you for this one. Just a bad attitude. So we're going to start up on the second floor as one of the roadies. The first thing we're going to do is run all the way downstairs, ignoring the enforcers and the cameras, and across the atrium and back up the other side. Now I did bring my disposable scrambler because I'm thinking to myself I'm just going to brute force the door to get the microphone, which is incidentally where we're going. The microphone is in this room here. Now luckily I timed it absolutely awesomely, and the lady inside was leaving as I arrived, so brute force not necessary. So we want to come through into the bedroom, around the unconscious naked man on the floor, grab the microphone that's over by the window here, and make our way silently back out. Don't want to wake him up, he's probably had a hard night. So what we want to do now is go right the way back to where we started. So back down the stairs and across the atrium, back up the other side. We want to go into the recording studio. So up, there is an enforcer up here. He's a bit of a git, but his routine is pretty easy to map out and avoid. This guy on the other hand is an absolute bloody nightmare. As you saw, he very nearly saw me then already. He just looked right round, almost Exorcist style head turn. So he's got to go. And yes, I think I'm starting to need a new PlayStation controller. That button is really starting to stick a little. So that guy's taken out. He's out the way with. I'm going to hide here for a few minutes. Let them deal with the body, stop panicking, go back into their routines. Now what we're doing here is the Thunder Kiss 65 challenge, which involves electrocuting Jordan Cross with an old-fashioned microphone. We have the microphone. The recording booth is in the next room. The mess has been cleared up, we're good to go. Break cover. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the recording studio booth, or the sound booth, just here, and we're going to replace the swanky mic with the old-fashioned mic. There we go, so everything's in place there. We make our way to the other end of the studio, all the way down here, and we need to remix the tune they're working on and do it better than they are. Now, it's funny, Anubis was a DJ for some years. This should not be a difficult solution. So you're just waiting for them to go into a mixing session, and then you're able to remix the track for them. Now unfortunately, right at that point where I was just coming back from making a coffee, and I missed it by millimeters. So we've got to wait for all this to happen. But luckily for us, Heidi isn't here, the guitarist lady. So the session is incredibly short because they're down one guitarist. Or their only guitarist, I believe. So Jordan Cross is going to get angry, wander off. Mop-headed guy to my right here is going to start fiddling with the track. Once he starts his mixing session, there we go. We're going to remix the track for him. All you need to do is highlight the right squares in the right order.
Cool, mate. Well, that's one stem down.
Right, I think they have to be in the right order. I always go from left to right anyway.
Right. 2 batches down, halfway there. The chap's got golden
So once
ears.
this is done, and you get all of these in place, that will then trigger Wes to my right to get Jordan back into the room and back into the recording booth. At which point we will increase the volume to the microphone, or not the volume, the voltage. And as soon as he touches the mic, he's gonna cook. I'm not sure exactly where he went. Ah, there he is. He's. I knew he didn't go too far away. So he's making his way around to the recording booth now. Once he's in there and everything's set, we're all good to go. So I'm going to turn up the voltage. And it takes a minute. I thought it would be pretty quick. It seems to be because Heidi isn't around, things are happening a little differently. But any second now he's going to grab the microphone. Roars like a lion. So that's Jordan Cross down. That gets you the Thunderkiss 65 challenge. So on to challenge B. Ken Morgan with a hatchet in the laundry room. Or the room next to the laundry room. So my thinking is, I've just seen this waiter walk past me. I know I need to change my disguise to get into the basement. A waiter's disguise would be handy. So I come in here, I have a look around, there's like 5-6 guys just hanging around. Is that, guys, are any of you gonna bugger off? Is any of you gonna leave me and this chef guy alone? Oh, they're moving, but so's the chef guy. So let's scratch that idea. I'm gonna go back with my original thought, which is just sneak this bit. So we need to wait for that enforcer over there across the balcony. You want to duck in and don't do what I just did here. When you duck into this room that you just see there, you want to head right into the bathroom, not left. And I was kind of getting my challenges a little bit mixed up at that point, and I went the wrong way. So I've just got to wait for this guy here now. He's turned around, so now we're in the bathroom. Now unfortunately, the guy we're waiting on has literally just left the bathroom, so we've got to wait for him to go through his whole cycle before he comes back in here. And the reason we're in here and waiting for this guy is he has a note on him that he has to deliver to reception. It's a note from Dexy or Dixie, whoever the silver-haired woman is, and it's basically instructions to arrange to meet in the basement, and that will get Ken Morgan into position downstairs. but we can't get him there without the note. So here comes the guy now. Yeah, there's another man in the bathroom. Big deal.
Hey, would you mind a little Please don't!
Wuss. So, right, we picked up the note. I'm going to drag his body a little bit away from the door. Got my hammer still. We're all good. So now, off to the atrium. Remembering there are a couple of enforcers around, but it's relatively easy to sneak through. As you can see, I did get spotted, but like I say, silent assassin was never an issue here. So, I still need a change of outfit for the basement. So my next theory is, there's a guy who comes over here and checks the flowers. A hotel staff guy. And you're gonna have to go, mate. So I'm gonna wait for that guy. And while these coppers are standing here, I'm debating, ooh, a copper's outfit. It could be a better disguise. But there are two of them, and that guy as well. You know, this could go south very easily. So I decide, no, I'm going to have the hotel staff guy because the coppers are walking off. Unfortunately, the staff guy is walking off as well. So we grow some balls of brass and steel. And we knock him out right behind them. Take his outfit, grab my hammer, and we're off. So, now we can go to the atrium. We're all set, basically. What we want to do is come around over to this side. There is an enforcer here. He's another absolute bloody nightmare. So that's the note delivered. Now at some point, Ken Morgan will come along, collect that note and make his way into the basement. And we'll be down there already waiting for it. Now I came this way and then realised that there's cops and enforcers galore on that route to where I need to be. So what I recommend is once you drop the note, go this way. Ignore all them lot, go through here, through that door, through the laundry room, and we're where we need to be. And here is a hatchet. So we now have everything either in place or setting itself up. I'm going to drop the hatchet in the corner over here. Lovely, and I'm going to blend in. Because Ken Morgan, as you know, is sort of wandering around outside and upstairs around there. And he's got to go through his routine, get to the reception, get the note, then make his way down here. So he's just got the note now, I'm being told. The little elves in my ear are telling me. They're going, ding, something important's just happened. And as that's the only important thing we're waiting on, it must be that. So, Morgan's making his way down here now. He should be on the stairs. He's going to come into this room. Everyone else is going to leave and he's going to make a phone call. And it'll be the last one he ever makes.
That is Ken the Brick Morgan, lawyer and corporate fixer.
We're just waiting for everyone to leave the room now. They don't take too long. There they go, everybody's moving. So any second now, Mr. Morgan will be isolated and alone. So, let go of the wall. Grab the axe. No, don't blend in, Anubis. You've done your blending in for the day. Now, you have to watch out for this guy. He what people say, he trolls you. But he looks around a lot, basically. So you're going to have to pick your moment quite carefully if you want to go for silent. Or any sort of silence in this. If you're going to bury an axe in someone's head, you can consider that silent. So there we are. He hasn't seen me. And that will then get you the burying the hatchet challenge. All you got to do now is make your way to the nearest exit. There just happens to be one right here. I've been Agent Anubis. I'll see you all in the next video.